Team Haney says the ball is in Roelly's court and they're down to fight him. In this video, we're going to talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, Bill Haney had this to say. I just got off the phone with Louis de Cubas Jr. Roelly, the ball is back in your court. May 30th. Debo is coming. So, pretty straightforward stuff. Roelly called out Devin Haney and said that it's easy to call Devin's bluff. Team Haney has now responded, and they're making it sound like, they're trying to work on the fight. Now, for me, I think Devin don't really have as many options as people think. That's what I truly believe. I feel the Ryan Garcia fight is out there, which I'll get into in a second. And the welterweight division is a wasteland. It is really not popping at all. It's probably the worst that I ever remember it being. You know what I mean? And yeah, he called out Lewis Crocker, but no one really wants to see that fight. And Eddie Hearn said the financials don't make sense. So whether Eddie's like protecting his fighter and champion, or to be honest, he's probably telling the truth, because don't nobody want to see a Devin Haney versus an unknown UK guy. Oh yeah, mate, one more week, mate. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody really want to see that. So how do you market that? And Devin has commanded these purses from his bigger fights. He's probably not going to look to backtrack, even though he's stepping down to an unknown name in Lewis Crocker. So that fight logistically probably doesn't make sense. So what else is left? I guess Roelly, For me, I've already told y'all what I feel. The number one fight that should be happening for Devin is this part right here. Ryan Garcia part 2. I don't know how we've gotten to the point where, and I understand Roelly's a champion, but I don't understand how we got to the point of Roelly being the target. It don't really make sense. Ryan looked good and became a champion. Devin was on DAZN literally days ago talking about Ryan has a great backstory. There's bad blood there, and the timing is good. It'll be the biggest fight in boxing. So how do we go from that to days later, you're talking about Roelly, the ball's in your court? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I don't think the Roelly fight is quote unquote bad or horrible. It's a watchable fight. Roelly is an entertainer. He has power. So people would probably tune in for that dynamic. But to kind of take Devin's career to another level, this needs to be re-examined and rectified. Ryan, look, he looked softer and stuff like that. He looked like in his last fight, he truly trained a bit harder. He looked to be in better shape. So much so to the point where Devin and Shakur said he back on that stuff, right? Because he looked so good. So as of me recording the video, he ain't popped for nothing. So it's just speculation, based on his body and his performance. Point blank, period. So I don't know why boxing continues to treat its fans like this, where the sure shot fight that makes a lot of sense gets overlooked to make anything else. And haven't we learned our lesson already when Turkey and Ring put on a card with Ryan on it, Devin on it, T.O. on it, but it had them fighting separate people, and then Ryan, put up a flat performance with Roelly and gets dropped and loses the fight. So I really believe you got to strike while the iron's hot. You got to strike. Bro, this look like fear of God, like them boots he had on. That facial expression looked crazy. But anyway, I truly believe you got to, in boxing, you got to strike while the iron's hot. No guarantee Devin or Ryan or anybody else in his new generation will continue to be relevant or look good in their performance to the point where you could just keep stalling it out and hoping and praying that these guys go on these crazy Mayweather Pacquiao win streaks where they're unbeatable for several fights in a row and their popularity doesn't wane. Because, yeah, guys could be unpopular that you're fighting and your popularity won't grow. Like, for example, Devin probably won't lose if he fights Lewis Crocker level people, right? But if he were to fight Ryan Garcia, Gary Antoine Russell, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, those are like the top tier competitors and relevant parties. So maybe you lose if you fight somebody like that. You know, we already know Ryan at least showed the propensity that he was capable of beating you. And for all intents and purposes, it looked like an unfocused Ryan Garcia. So again, y'all let me know in the comment section how Devin responded to Ryan, who called him out. Ryan's a champion. Devin's a champion. Devin on his own platform was talking about how big the Ryan fight is. And then now we're talking about Debo's coming for Roelly. Debo, you know what I mean? I'm not really understanding that. So I don't think, again, the Roelly fight is a bad fight, but I don't see how or why that would trump a fight with Ryan Garcia when you know now that Ryan's back in the limelight with a strong performance, that is the fight to make. So y'all let me know in the comment section what you feel about that. I don't really have nothing else to say. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.